we've got Glacier, looks like is our first song.
We're going to see what our other two hear in just a moment.
That's good, yeah. Here it comes.
Glacier, Rocket Lanterns, and Wavy. A really good set. Really, really good set.
Glacier,
Rocket Lanterns, and Wavy. That's an interesting card draw. Three of my favorite songs in the pack, I would say.
Rocket Lanterns always gets me. I'm not a big fan, but it is a good chart. It's just more about crossovers for me. But anyway, Glacier, pretty straightforward 10 to start off here. I would expect to see very high scores from both of these guys.
Absolutely.
As expected, they're blue so far.
Yeah, this is one of the more straightforward charts in the entire pack. I would say even more straightforward than any of the 9s.
Yeah, I tend to agree.
Looks like SteveReen has just snagged a stray excellent, which is good news for Captain Black, because that is going to be one of very few opportunities that he will capitalize on being ahead here.
Yeah. Yeah, Captain Black looks pretty... I've played with him a lot, and I can tell right now he's not totally comfortable, but obviously still hanging on. And
we have tied it up now with one excellent apiece. That's going to happen anywhere. That quieter section in the middle is certainly a good spot.
Another one for him.
Captain Black has snagged his second excellent, but SteveReen now has to hold on to the last 20% of the song. Cannot afford any others, but he does.
Tie game right now.
Tied at 2 excellents apiece.
And one for SteveReen.
Spoke too soon. Last stretch here. Very quiet, hard to hear. They're tied at 3 apiece. And will we have a tie? We will.
Mistakes, another mistake, another mistake.
That is phenomenal, if for no other reason than one excellent was almost instantaneously answered with another.
Yes.
Every time it happened.
Yeah, I think that's a good indication of what I was talking about during the break. This is a close match. 2 very evenly matched guys. Hard to pick a favorite. And there we saw a tie.
This next song will be a little bit more on the technical side than the one we just saw, but no doubt both players are quite comfortable with it. Beginning here, throw some tail jumps, foot switches in 30 seconds at you, and after that we calm down a bit. Both players nailing the foot switches there.
Impressive.
Especially that second one, which leads right into a bracket. If you jack that or double step it wrong, start off on the wrong foot, you are not set up for that bracket.
I've learned that lesson.
We've all been there. Very easy to do on a sight read, that's for sure. So I believe we're tied here at 1 excellent apiece.
Yeah, 1 or 2, yeah.
Middle section here has a few easy 24th bursts and crossovers. Things will ramp up around 50% though when we see more 30-second bursts coming up. We are still in a dead even tie, getting into this trickier middle section. Crossovers, 24th and 30 seconds. Polk it and Boodle.
One for SteveReen. Captain Black pulls ahead by a step.
Here are those 30-second note groups coming up.
Wow,
Neither
Captain Black totally clean.
Neither player having trouble with that.
See, Captain Black's got a
That
little...
looked to be 2 consecutive excellents from SteveReen, but Captain Black just picked up 2 himself.
This is tight.
So it is still anybody's game here. Oh, that's going to be 2 more for SteveReen, which gives Captain Black a slightly more comfortable lead, but not by a lot. Trading an excellent there for both players. And another one for Captain Black puts SteveReen within striking distance. Oh, and another. It is not over for SteveReen. Captain Black cannot afford another mistake if he wants to win this song.
What a finish.
1. Excellent difference. But Captain Black hangs on to it, 8 excellence to 9. That is a surprising result there.
Tough loss for SteveReen there.
Wow.
I mean, that's 9 excellence, and we keep saying this, but that's a really good score in any setting, and to lose by such a thin margin there after fighting so hard.
We are seeing a lot of 1-2 excellent differences in this top 8 on the upper bracket.
Yes.
Unbelievable. So, luckily, SteveReen isn't out of it just yet because they did tie on their first song. So we're going to move on to Wavy, which is a really fun 10. It's going to have some slowdown gimmicks and a lot of teal swing. So we'll see how they handle that. SteveReen needs to win this to stay alive, and that would take them to a random tiebreaker song.
Right. This is one where I expect something in the 5 to 7 FEC range from both players. As long as they can nail the slowdowns, this is definitely a comfortable range for both of them.
Absolutely. I would expect them both to be comfortable with this chart. Not terribly easy, though, switching from those 64th rhythms right back to 16ths. Neither player tripped up by the stop, though. 25% of the way through here, both players still holding blue. We're going to come up to the chorus here, which is where we're going to see those half BPM slowdowns in spades.
First one. Wow, and that was costly for SteveReen.
Oh my goodness. It's almost hard to tell the difference between the blue and the green, but he did indeed get it right there. Still more tech coming up, though. We have some straight 30-second notes here. Very easy to snag an excellent on those.
Good job through that little...
We have another slowdown, and another slowdown right here, which SteveReen did not seem prepared for. Snags a second great, and 2 more excellence, and it looks like he knows that is pretty much it.
That's gonna do it.
That'll do it. And a very hard-fought match by SteveReen, but Captain Black has fought his way further up through the losers bracket here, and SteveReen, our 3rd seed, is unfortunately out.
Yes, indeed.
Interesting. Absolute nail-biter, a tie and then a 1 EX difference on the second song.
Very close. So this means that Captain Black is going to move on to face the winner of Sudsy and Tyrion.